I'm Rick Kahler. Thanks for joining me. Well, how would you feel to learn your financial planner came close to bankruptcy 5 times in his life? Maybe I should have considered that question before I told the world about my business mistakes in an interview with Maury Stetner that was published July 18th, 2020 in MarketWatch.com. Now, I've often told clients that I've made a number of business mistakes, which means I can help them avoid making the same ones. They typically chuckle at that, and there's still a lot of truth to that. But, still as open as I am with my clients and others about my past mistakes, I realized I had omitted some important parts of the story. Some folks might conclude from the article that I actually went bankrupt. Well, I didn't. A certified financial planner who does go through bankruptcy could lose the right to use a CFP designation, so it's a big deal when a financial planner does go bankrupt. Also, readers might assume that I could still be struggling financially, something any client of a financial planner would be wise to be concerned about. So here's what I didn't say in the interview. First, these bad business and investment decisions spanned 40 years of owning multiple businesses and properties. I didn't explain that making mistakes is normal for individuals who build significant wealth. Second, I didn't say that despite my 5 near bankruptcies, I've been successful enough in my business ventures and investments that I could have retired at age 57. I continue to work because I really enjoy what I do. In the 2008 book, The Middle Class Millionaire by Russ Prince and Louis Schiff, they noted that the average millionaire made 3.1 major career or business mishaps versus half that, about 1.6 mistakes for non-millionaires. The difference is that those who succeeded in building wealth tried again and again and again. They just didn't give up. For every really bad financial decision that I've made, I've probably made 5 good ones. With every bad one, I called on all my resourcefulness to dig out of the situation, minimize losses, pay off debts, and learn from my mistakes. Prince and Schiff also noted it's common for millionaires to own some or all of the companies they work for. I have a hunch the resiliency required for business and investing success has something to do with taking business risk and having skin in the game. My business mistakes gave me chances to learn to do things differently. They gave me opportunities to feel how paralyzing a mistake can be, how difficult it can be to keep going. I remember how small and inadequate that I felt compared with my successful business people in my community, and even at times my own employees. One particularly tough time for my rental property business was in the mid-1980s when the B-52 bombers were relocated from Ellsworth Air Force Base, which is just outside of Rapid City. And it sharply reduced its population until the B-1 bombers and their crews came in a couple of years later. So vacancy rates soared to around 25% during that time. If my rental houses were full, I still needed to make $1,500 a month and take that out of my salary to pay my rental mortgages and expenses. With vacancies, of course, the monthly negative cash flow was even greater than that. I learned not to look at my balance sheet or my income statement. Why? Because doing so paralyzed me with fear. And the fear was that I wouldn't be able to continue to earn enough to support my rentals and my family. Because of that, I didn't look at my balance sheet for 20 years. It was around the time I started examining my own relationship with money. I still remember the trepidation I felt as I gathered all of the numbers, and what I saw shocked me. When I looked at my income statement, the negative $1,500 a month negative cash flow had changed to a positive $5,000 a month monthly cash flow. So the whole point here is business mistakes are a part of the process, but they don't have to be the end of the story. Thanks for listening.